The Lost Phone. It was Saturday morning, and the university campus was bright with sunlight. Students were outside enjoying the warm weather. Some played football on the field, some read books under the big trees, and others relaxed in the cafe. The air was filled with the sound of laughter, music, and birds. Alex walked across the campus with a happy face. The long week of classes was finally over, and he wanted to enjoy a calm weekend. He planned to meet his best friend at the cafe and drink coffee together. He carried his backpack, and his phone was in the pocket of his jeans. Alex often forgot things. He sometimes left his wallet on a table or misplaced his keys. That morning, he put his phone in a shallow pocket. He did not think much about it because he was in a hurry. At the cafe, he bought coffee and a small muffin. He sat down at a table near the window and enjoyed the view of students passing by. Everything felt normal and peaceful. But when he reached for his phone to check the time, he discovered something strange. The phone was gone. At first, Alex thought he had left it in his backpack. He opened every pocket, but it was not there. Then he searched his jacket. Still nothing. His heart started to beat faster. He clearly remembered putting the phone in his pocket that morning. Where could it be now? Alex decided to walk back across the campus and retrace his steps. He went to the football field and looked carefully at the grass. The players were busy with their game, and no phone was on the ground. Then he entered the library and checked the tables where he sometimes studied. Nothing. He even went to the lost and found office, but the staff told him no phone had been returned that day. The worry grew inside him. He thought about all the photos, class notes, and contacts stored on the phone. He imagined someone finding it and keeping it. The idea made him nervous. Still, he refused to give up. He decided to search again around the cafe. He walked slowly along the benches and looked under each one. He checked the path carefully, scanning every corner. Then something caught his attention. From the trash bin near the entrance of the cafe, a faint sound came. It was a soft vibration, followed by a short beep. Alex felt a sudden hope. Alex quickly moved closer and opened the lid of the bin. Inside were paper cups, napkins, and empty bottles. Beneath them, half hidden, was his phone. It looked a little dirty, but safe. He pulled it out with relief. The screen was sticky from juice spilled on a cup, but the phone still worked. The battery icon glowed, and his messages appeared. Alex almost laughed with joy. His missing phone had been sitting in the trash bin the whole time. He wondered how it had ended up there. Perhaps it fell from his pocket while he bought coffee and someone accidentally pushed it into the bin while cleaning the table. It was a mystery, but it no longer mattered. The important thing was that the phone was back in his hands. After cleaning it with tissues, Alex sat down again at the cafe. He looked at the phone with pride, almost as if it was a treasure. The fear and stress of losing it slowly disappeared. Instead, he felt amused by the whole adventure. Later that day, Alex decided to be more careful. He went to a shop near the campus and bought a phone case with a long strap. The case looked funny, almost like something a tourist would use, but Alex did not mind. From now on, he could carry his phone across his shoulder, and it would never fall out of his pocket again. When he walked around campus with the new phone case, other students noticed and laughed a little. But Alex laughed with them. He explained the story of the lost phone, the long search, and the surprising discovery in the trash bin. Everyone found it hilarious. The story spread across campus, and soon many people knew about Alex's adventure. Students repeated it to their friends, and it became a small legend at the university. Whenever people saw Alex with his new phone case, they smiled and remembered the story. For Alex, the experience was more than just a funny memory. It was also a lesson. He learned to be more careful with his things and to pay attention to small details. He also learned that sometimes problems look big at first, but in the end, they can become a source of laughter. The lost phone adventure became one of Alex's favorite stories to tell, and every time he shared it, people laughed and asked questions. It brought joy, and it made him a little famous on campus. In the end, Alex never lost his phone again. He carried it safely, enjoyed his music, photos, and messages, and always remembered the day when his phone was rescued from the trash.